dad said about your Aunt Robin being here on the property? Yes, he has.
The only times Aunt Robin was here was years.
Yeah, and your dad said, is she allowed on the property?
No, she's not.
She's not allowed on this property.
No,
She has nothing to do with this property.
Exactly.
This was ours before your grandpa died. What?
Yeah, it was ours before Grandpa died. And Aunt Robin has no authority to come here or claim ownership.
I think the other one that's been here is Watson, W-A-T-O-N. See, your dad and Aunt Robin are not supposed to even be in the same state. Well, they took that down to the same county unless there is a death in the family.
Exactly.
None of the Mansons are supposed to be anywhere near him.
None of the Mansons are supposed to be within 100 miles of our family.
Unless there is a death in the family.
Yeah, but
Thing is, your Aunt Robin has tried 4 different times to get your dad to go to Washington. For this, that, or, oh, one time was your grandma was having bowel problems. Stomach problems. She was having problems going poop.
that doesn't require him to go up there.
Oh, but she was dying.
Oh, boy.
That's what your Aunt Robin was trying to convince your dad was going on.
If she's still alive, that means she's not dead.
That means there's no funeral to be going to.
Exactly.
Which means they're not supposed to be in the same county.
Exactly.
Because of what she helped do to my girls and his.
Exactly. Because of what she did to our family. She's not supposed to be in the same county.
I've got pictures of your Aunt Robin with the Olsen twins as babies, don't I?
Yeah.
And with Dee Dee. That was part of what they did to my girls. They just put everything in different names.
And because...
Moss. What was it? Gross. Or grouse. Or something like that. The one that ended up getting in trouble because of taking the pictures in the submarine. Yeah. I got pictures of your dad sitting there.
Yeah.
With a cast on one leg and the other leg hid. That was when he busted both legs. When Becca was born.
Yeah. And on a submarine, you can't expose a person's location through a fucking photo.
No, you can't. There ain't nothing in that photo that can be exposed to anything.
Exactly.
It looks like a fucking office desk in a basement of a building somewhere.
Yeah. Try a office desk in a
somebody
bunker.
took the rap. And your dad got shit. Except he got to come home to me. And Becca. And you, because you had just been born right before he got back. Larry, when we first got here, when the girls were little, we were supposed to be in that trailer on the other side of the highway down by the store that I told you about. They had the fire truck sitting there for a long time in that van. We were supposed to be there. But then shit happened, and they put me over here in the yellow house but I wouldn't fucking mess with John. And so I ended up going back, trying to see the girls once in a while, and kept getting picked up by the cops. They brought me over here again, and they ended up putting me here. And tell your dad go home.
So they were trying to make it look like they didn't care about their kids. Well, obviously, they were a bunch of lying assholes.
I found out that one of them was having problems sleeping because she was scared of the dark. That's when your dad and I ended up finding that fucking lamp that's out there in the backyard. And we took it down there and tried to leave it in the yard for him. And
it got thrown away.
We were told that if we came back, that they would call the cops and we'd be going to jail. Yep.
You gave birth to those kids.
Nobody cared.
You're supposed to be raising them.
Nobody cared. I had one. I had you. Why not just let the other person have them?
They're your flesh and blood.
Your Aunt Robin and Aunt Kathy didn't fucking care.
Then you should have shot them.
Well, your great Aunt Kathy.
Like I said, you should have shot them.
Jan and John didn't care.
Like I said, you should have shot Kathy and Aunt Robin back then. Because they were lying assholes who were not supposed to touch your family.
When the one guy got hit by the truck because I couldn't fucking get my foot off the brake and onto the gas. Well, off the brake and the clutch fast enough and onto the gas to get it up the hill. Ended up dying and rolling backwards. That was only the second time I had driven the fucking Dodge half-ton.
Then you should have been the one pointing the gun, and he should have been driving.
Yeah, well, I wasn't that exposed to that many guns at that time. He was making sure that I got up trying to make sure I got up the hill. Without them shooting us in the back.
Then you should have been the one.
Yes, I know. I should have been the one holding the gun. He should have been in the driver's seat. But he wasn't. I was. They blamed me. They said I did it on purpose. He's the Thomas Young that's got screwed over by Bush and Cheney. Those videos I showed you of the guy in the wheelchair. That's the guy that got hit by the truck.
If you had found a way to contact him, he would have been able to help.
But because of what happened, they all let the other guy that helped raise you have your dad's name. Alan Lammers. Well, your Aunt Robin fucking knew that shit. She's been holding it over his head. If he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, they're going to turn him in as being an imposter. Thing is, that shit was decided in court. And another one that knew about it was Cora. She's the other one that was there that knew about what had happened. They've been holding it over our heads, Larry. Your grandpa was the only one controlling them, keeping them where they were supposed to be. I've been trying to tell the truth, haven't I?
Yeah.
For over 10 years, haven't I?
Yeah.
Well, so far it hasn't done me any good, has it?
Then the government's the one that needs to tell the damn truth.
It would be nice if they did. But you know the government. They want to keep their secret of the Manson shit. The lies that were told. Because one of the government was her dad. And he lied about her being dead to protect her ass. Like I said, it's one lie after one lie after cover up after cover up. And that's me telling as much truth as I can remember as it comes back to me. I'm not trying to lie. I'm not trying to make this shit up. I'm trying to get it all sorted out so that I can figure out what the fuck is going on and who all these people are that keep coming in here that aren't the ones that helped raise my kids. The one that helped raise my kids has a bullet-looking scar. It means it looks like a bullet went and grazed it and took some skin out. And when they tried to sew it back together, in the healing process, it split open and was never closed. And so it's like a wide little scar with almost like tendons or something going through it. I've got one picture of it that I know, but this is just ridiculous. Who's who? Tell the truth, Eyre. Tell the truth, Melvin. Come on. Is it that hard? Are you so scared that you won't go to heaven because you've lied this long? And you paid your way back into the church with money that wasn't yours? That money was supposed to be for me and my girls and my kids. Not you and everybody else.